Good evening, everybody. This is David slash Asher. Joining me tonight is, of course, Fates,
Hey,
Magamitas,
Howdy.
and in a very frustrating mood, MPX for reasons. So,
there are reasons that are very reasonable.
very understandable reasons. So, MPX is probably going to be less
In and out.
vocal this session. Not because he can't.
Did you almost say season?
I was about to say. I kind of got interrupted, or might have come off his season, but.
Mhm.
But we're gonna do Soul Hackers 2. New game. Yeah.
So is it important to have played and/or watched Soul Hackers 1 to get this?
No! You need absolutely zero experience with Soul Hackers 1.
Okay, good.
As a heads
Because
up,
that is the exact number I have.
well, given the fact that the closest thing you could have played the original Soul Hackers was on 3DS, which I think the only game you technically own now is the Majora's Mask?
Yeah, I own Majora's Mask for the 3DS, but I never owned a 3DS. I owned a DSi XL.
Okay, so, should I do easy, normal, hard, very hard?
I leave that to your discretion. What do you think you can actually do?
Well, I've been playing on normal with maybe one full proper death on there. That I was like, screw this, I'll just save scum. So.
I mean, it sounds like normal's probably a good. I mean, this is only going to be a one-off, you said, right?
Right.
Okay, so yeah, just do normal then.
Okay.
No need to go for a hard mode unless we were actually planning to force you to play an unforgiving game.
Yeah. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, incidents are either products of the author's imagination or are used fictitiously. Crimes, beliefs, and injustices of the story are not intended to malign any existing fate, blah 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 blah. It's the middle of the 21st century. Technological progress has plateaued, and the lives of societies of humanity are now defined by a slow stagnation. Yet from the abstracted, data-rich sea of Earth's information, new life has evolved. Also, most cutscenes are voiced, by the way.
Also, that was one hell of a disclaimer for an obvious work of fiction video game. I'm guessing they go kind of intense on a certain faith or ideology in this game to warrant that type of disclaimer.
Well, as a heads up, this is a Shin Megami Tensei universe, like Shin Megami Tensei multiverse game kind of thing.
Which Shin Megami Tensei, for those who are less versed, is also commonly known as Persona.
No, Persona's technically a spin-off of the original Shin Megami Tensei, but...
Well, that universe is what I mean to say.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot
Sorry,
to ask.
I didn't mean to say that the game stuff is, but...
Yeah. I forgot to ask, should we do this in English or Japanese? Because right now we're going to be going through Japanese right now.
So for anime, it's always best subbed. I feel like for video games, it's usually actually best dubbed.
Okay, so as soon as I can, I'll swap this back to dubbed, and that'll be my...
I have to...
Oh,
sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, yeah, I have to agree with you there. Because, yeah, subs are clearly superior, but that's...
Subs are clearly superior when you can sit back and soak it all in.
Yeah. Games you have less of a... That is less of a luxury, so I have to agree. Dubs are probably better for video games.
So I'll swap to English as soon as I technically can. We're kind of in cutscene land, so.
Yes, so I've noticed.
傍観の方針を一時的に保留。原因究明のため
Also, I'm feeling minorly triggered by the references to Ion.
That was 11, right?
No, I mean that's yes, but that's not what I'm saying. Ion was also an NC Soft MMO, and we know why from that statement I was triggered. Also, it's just kind of a shit game. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of forced PvPvE as part of your leveling scheme, as part of your MSQ, so to speak.
Ah, yes! Events that have not yet to happen! And events that have already happened! I'm not going to explain this.
There's time shenanigans?
It actually is fairly clear when you...
Backs and forwards.
This is actually predictive. Ion, being a supercomputer singularity type entity, predicted these events based off of the like what's going on in the world. Also, that guy's dead, and that guy's dead too.
Also cool.
Also,
I have no emotional attachment to these characters yet, so that's just cool that they're dead.
Eyeballs.
Slightly creepy, but cool.
Title drop. Bless you.
Salute.
Ohayo, Ringo. Ohayo, Figu.
Yes, meet characters Ringo and Figu.
あなたもこの事態に対処するために生まれてきたんだね。気分はどうですか？まるで世界は5分前に作られたって気分？そんなには経っていません。私たちの認識の始まりを世界の誕生と定義するなら正確には12秒前です。
Yep, these two were created 12 seconds ago.
人格の定着に問題はないようですね。
And yet this conversation's been going on longer than 12 seconds, so I'm confused.
ねえフランマ、私たちは一体
Time dilation. I don't know.
あなたたちは人間の世界を守るために作られた存在。
That or time compression.
Compression.
言うなれば、アイアンの
I'm sorry, if they're gonna spell it with a hard K, I'm gonna pronounce it with a hard K, damn it.
異なる人格を持つ2人を生成することが多面的に事態に対応するため最適と判断されました。
Oh god, it's on the slow setting for the text. God damn it.
Oh, is there a way to speed up the text setting?
Yes. It's gonna be a while. But yes, Ringo and Figu are artificial humans.
Okay.
物質化はアイオンの方針に反するんじゃなかったっけ？ましてこの概念を付与するなんてこれは明確な対価だと思うけど。
Ah yes, Ringo, the confrontationist.
思うだって。
I don't know what Figu means, but doesn't Ringo mean apple?
Yes.
私たちのような存在を作るほどに事態を切迫している。そういうことですね。
Like I said, I don't know what Figu means.
Figu, I'm not sure. It could be a reference to something. Fig, maybe.
That's where my brain was going, but I figured that might be too reductive.
Well, considering that, like, it could be, I don't know yet, but it's possible.
Baffling thing. No, my esoteric knowledge is failing me. I don't notice that as a reference to anything.
In knowing Shin Megami Tensei, or at least how the series operates, there's definitely some weird symbolic semblance for the names and appearances.
I thought you were gonna actually say, for a second there, I thought you were gonna actually symbolic symbolism. I was gonna be like, really? Really?
Symbolic symbolism! Duh!
Wow.
Yeah.
73 layers up and the top is still spinning.
世界の終わりを止めるためにその通りです情報を獲得し進化することがアイオンの存在意義そのために世界は守られねばなりません
Wait, they're trying to stop the apocalypse? Boring.
Well, I mean, like, they're trying to stop the apocalypse in order to continue to exist. So... kind
Again, I
of...
say boring.
それで2人は一体何者なの1人は恩田一郎
Let's just hit the big cosmic reset button. Can we get another take of the Big Bang in here? Another take of the Big Bang?
We have to protect this, two people. One is a guy named Irisha Onda, who... That does not
Should
look
be
like
Ishido, shouldn't it?
Itiro Onda. Who apparently looks to be a renowned computer engineer.
I mean, it said he's a renowned computer engineer. He looks to be a card captor.
Versus the other one, which is somebody named Arrow. And...
Okay, I'm Team Arrow already.
Devil Summoner?
Baba boom.
Thank you, Ringo.
必要な情報はすでにあなたたちに与えられています。そしてその能力も
We have given you the abilities to be a devil summoner, but we're not going to answer your question what a devil summoner is. What? Ion kind of seems like a shit singularity entity.
Well, I mean, maybe Ion is just playing the long game.
Sword and gun, made out of voxels.
Huh?
I see.
Come.
Yeah, it's made out of voxels. This means it's hyper technology.
It's so retro, it's cutting edge. Or vice versa, it's so cutting edge, it's retro.
はい。あなた方のボディはそれを前提に調整してありますが、もし想定を上回る損傷を受けた場合、
Something like that.
Yeah.
きっちり死ぬってことだね。人間と同様に。
Well, they can... oh! That's a nice little effect. I'm going to try and keep it on here so you can take a peek at Ringo's eyes and just see a bit of the stuff that went into it, because she's kind of got this weird particle effect in it. Not sure if it's coming across on stream properly.
Not really. At least not that I've seen. Her eyes are pretty, but I mean...
Well, I'm a sucker for pretty eyes.
私はデビルサマナーの方に向かうから、ビグはエンジニアの方。
I am too. I just generally reserve that individual trait for looking for that in males.
If only there was a male modification for this game.
Oh, I'm sure. Give it 5 minutes if it doesn't already exist.
Give it time.
Just install the Rule 63 mod.
Yeah. The most powerful force on the internet is Coom.
That is accurate.
I'm not
Also,
arguing it. I'm just...
Looking at their pictures, I would definitely name Arrow as the alpha target.
Nope, he's beta. He is beta. Scoozy. God,
Delightful.
Dolce tonight. And Figu gets a nice little coat.
On my name to the Ku sisters.
And Ringo gets a fuzzy hoodie.
Well, yeah, she's a caster.
Yeah, that's in the bylaws. Casters get hoodies.
Yep, that's how it works.
Yep. And
Wanna wear a hoodie? Better be a caster.
yeah, and here's where we can see that Figu's tights light up the exact same way that Ringo's coat does. Which, if you're
Yeah.
gonna cosplay as that, holy crap, good luck with the tights on Figu.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, the hoodie would be relatively easy to do the LEDs in.
Yeah.
The tights, that's a lot rougher.
Yeah, especially on the joint sections.
What might be easier is instead of doing like actual like actual LEDs, just doing like reflective patches.
Yeah, possibly.
It wouldn't be exactly the same, but it would be a viable option.
Yeah, unless you're an absolute wiring nightmare.
Yeah.
I mean,
God, and I can imagine how hot they'd get too.
Right?
even if they were reflective, it'd still get fucking hot.
You'd have to install like an entire freaking coolant system alongside the wiring just to not burn yourself.
I mean, LEDs don't use a lot of energy, but it would... The Pi or Arduino that you'd have to do it, so just do the random flashing patterns. You'd have to have a cooling system on that one and its own battery system.
Well, are they actually random? Because it looks like they follow a pattern.
In this case, it's supposed to evoke a pattern of randomness, but it's definitely a cycling pattern, technically.
It's supposed to be random, but they were all still too lazy to program that. They're like, it doesn't really matter.
Well, it's Atlas.
Yeah.
I mean, the other thing is that what you can do with the Arduino is, I mean, obviously you'd have to leave space for the leads, but you could definitely put it like in like a pouch, almost like a kind of like reverse fanny pouch, or like how people that are mic'd up usually have the battery somewhere on their back.
Yeah.
You have like a pouch back there to hold it.
Also, Target Alpha dead. Well.
Oh, okay.
Halfway to apocalypse time.
So now we just have to save Arrow, or otherwise the world ends, and you know, then it doesn't matter.
We're kind of fucked. Somebody fucked up the security logs with quantum cryptography.
Particularly advanced quantum cryptography.
Yeah. So, and it was more meant for people like Ion or Figu or Ringo. Covenant. That's a little telling.
契約を意味する名詞ですが、詳細は不明。それ自体が何らかの暗号である可能性もあります。解析を続行します。はいよ。
Anime landing.
ところでさ、フランマはドローンの息も飛ばしてくれないの？
Well, yeah, of course. Point landing.
索敵可能範囲が狭すぎる。
And then just the fact that it's like, why are we stuck with these inefficient bodies? Because Ion said that it was the most optimized way of doing this. And now Ringo's complaining about, like, why can't I have drones and stuff?
人間世界への干渉は人知れず最低限にというのが今回のミッションにおけるアイオンの方針です。
Which, response is, that would break secrecy, so no.
これ以上の増援はないと考えた方がいいでしょう。もちろん、ドローンも。
Sister gets fancy toys. Why don't I get fancy toys?
とはいえ、あなたのクレームももっともです。何らかの策を検討しましょう。
So all we get is our flashy LED hoodie slash tights.
And also the
and
weird.
our voxel weapon.
Yeah, you want to know where she stores her voxel weapon? We've been seeing this an entire
In her
time.
hand?
No, that diamond mark down her leg. That's the voxel weapon.
Oh.
人知れず最低限にとか言うけどさ、私たちみたいな人型を2体も作った上での直接介入でしょ。アイオン誕生からこっち王冠を決め込んできたっていうのに、やっぱちょっとただごとじゃ。
And oh boy, experiencing rain for the first time.
リンゴ？
ごめん、雨が降ってきたから。ゾワゾワして変な感じ。
Ringo, you're not doing a very good job of blending in, getting startled by rain.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she is also in the Eastern Shipping District, which does not look to be like the good side of the shipping district.
今までの私たちにはなかったものですからね。
Yeah, no, this area does look like the sort of place where I kind of expect her to get jumped by petty thugs or something.
慣れるか。
With Cockney British accents
ソ
for
ー
no
セージ
reason.
よろしくこのボディに詰め込まれてる私たちだけど。
I mean, I'm sure there's a reason.
That's a horrible way to describe yourself, Ringo. You're not a factory-made sausage. You're an artisanal piece of cured meat.
Yeah. You're an artisanal sausage.
I mean, not even that. This is definitely some Beyond Meat shit.
Oh God.
She's fake flesh.
こんな不便に不自由な人間の体なんて再現する必要ある。
Synthetic flesh.
演算能力
Artisanal
のだだ
fake
下がり。
sausage.
Artisanal beyond sausage.
That probably still tastes gross. I don't know about you, if you guys like that Beyond Meat stuff, but the texture always gets me. I can immediately tell.
I've tried. The only reason why I tried it is because a coworker handed me one of Burger King's Beyond Burgers, and while the taste was like pretty close to a Burger King burger, there was just a weird gritty, squishy texture to the burger that I just did not
Immediately
match.
was very unappetizing.
Wasn't bad, but it's like definitely something that I wouldn't order for it because mouth feels wrong.
Mouth people always forget. Mouth feels important.
It's very important.
Oh yeah.
これは極めて
I mean,
高度な対価と言えます。
Ronnie boy, why do you always get shot down?
物は言いようってね。
yes.
それって
This is actually a good descriptor.
水を凝らしたゼンマイ時計みたいなものじゃん。
Like a supercomputer stuck inside a grandfather clock.
I mean, let's be honest. They're in human form. It's like a supercube computer stuck inside an abacus.
That's covered in squishy bits.
Yes.
ま、うだうだ言ってても始まらないか。せっかくだし楽しむとするよ。このクオリアの牢獄をね。
That's a term you don't see very often, but it technically correct?
The best kind of correct.
Qualia prison.
楽しむ
I actually don't know that I'm familiar with that word, and I don't get to say that very often.
God, I'm trying to remember. It's like a mix of like temporary and limited. I mean, like, you could like, you have the free hands to go check the actual definition.
Oh yeah, no, I'm literally doing it right now.
通信一旦切るよ。集中して
My
こ
fucking
のボディ
Gundam
の使い
sucks.
方に慣れておきたい。
That's a weird phrase to say, but your Gundam sucks.
Theirs gets blown up every fight.
了解。悪魔やデビ
I
ル
have to
様
keep
の
hauling its
快適を
broken ass body back into my
レベルの
fleet.
注意。私もすぐにそちらに向かいます。
Oh no, hostile demons and devil summoners. Oh my.
Oh my.
悪魔。人類
Well, I mean, I would hope there's devil summoners in this area because, in particular, you're looking for one specific devil summoner you're supposed to protect to keep the world from ending.
Yep. Yeah, apparently like a singularity.
Oh,
level.
there we go.
Ah.
In philosophy of mind, qualia are defined as individual instances of subjective conscious experience.
Interesting.
So basically, these limited existence, limited sensory bodies,
Okay, so I was kind
or
of
prisons,
correct.
as you put it.
Yeah.
そんな悪魔と契約し
You were kind of correct. The worst kind of correct.
The worst kind of correct. AKA the one that I'd be better off using for hand grenades, horseshoes.
Sort of.
In the area to do enough damage, just not on target.
Yeah,
コンプに悪魔
close enough only counts in hand grenades, horseshoes, and thermonuclear warfare.
And the connotation of close enough takes on a completely different meaning.
Well, yeah, well, considering thermonuclear warfare is less close enough and more more of a general to whom it may concern.
Yeah.
Pixie! Our stock standard starter demon!
So you have been sent out to face down demons and devil summoners with a
張り切
pixie.
っていこうか
Well, Pixie's actually pretty good because Pixie starts out with the healing spell.
Oh, nice.
So, Pixie is very welcome in these types of games because
So you were okay. So let me correct myself. You started out with Eos.
yeah, pretty much. Walk
I'm
on.
not incredibly mad about that.
Yeah. Filling out the map. Map. And I can't get into the menu yet because I have to go do cutscenes.
So you can't fix the things that are annoying about the cutscenes because you can't get into the cutscene chat.
Yeah, and I
Or you can't get
can't.
into the settings because you have more cutscenes you have to do first.
Yeah.
もしかして
The really extra name for an asteroid belt in the middle of nowhere.
Oh no!
Black.
Michael's gonna be pissed. Guess who's dead in an
My name's
alley?
Bondo? Good, that means they're both dead. Cool, let's get the restart going.
Yeah.
Come
Big
on,
laugh,
Apocalypse!
go.
Come on, Apocalypse! Come! Oh, right through the forehead.
Yeah, they're both dead. Hooray, mission complete. Let's go.
Yep.
あちゃー
Oh,
ファー
that's
ストコンタク
me.
トだね
Yeah.
No. His t-shirt.
Oh, it's a target?
Yeah, it's a target that says bullseye when he got dotted in the forehead with the bullet.
Maybe he knew he was being hunted and was being really ironic about it.
Maybe.
It might work out for him.
Yeah, it very much did not.
I do
I
like
mean,
the...
unless his intention
保護対象ベー
Unless his intention was to be in a ditch covered in petrol on fire, in which case he's partway there already.
I will state that I do like how expressive they got all the characters in this. Because that face from Ringo of like, oh no, he's dead. Also, that is one hefty, chufty looking gun. And we will see
Yeah,
what...
it's got some chonkiness to it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that gun.
You'll see why it's got a bit of chuftiness to it. And once you find out that chuftiness, like, why would they do that?
つなぐね
Let me guess, his gun's housing a behemoth spirit.
ご覧の通り
Nope, it's got a computer in it.
Oh.
It's a smart gun.
It's a gun comm.
Because who needs laptops? Laptops are lame and boring and for nerds.
For real
I'm a
men of
real-
action, you need
Yeah, I'm an American, damn it.
it. I need to
Oh my
put...
god, it is the most American computer ever. It's chonky and it's a gun. It is the most American. It is the most American gun ever. The only thing that it needs. Well, you know, I'm gonna stop there. Actually, if I went further, I would probably piss off potential viewers.
Yeah. And Ringo's like, well, I do like Ringo's character because it's quite literally the most sarcastic person ever. It's like, well, do I really have to?
やはり滅びのビジョンは
Oh no, the end of the world.
さてと
Yep,
リンゴ
let's go.
何をするつもりですか
Nope, we're doing something we shouldn't be doing.
ソウルハックを使ってみる
We're gonna soul
まだ
hack.
残留しているなら彼をかき集められるはず
We're gonna soul hack this dead body.
でもソウルハックにはまだ謎が多くそもそも蘇生のための能力では
So she's gonna stuff him back inside his now expired sausage casing.
Yeah, it's like, what are the rules here? Does it revive you, or are we looking at like Brooke from One Piece level stuff?
We'll see how it
literally
operates.
said that it's not meant for bringing people back from the dead.
なぜあの機能に制限がかけられているのかよく考えてください失敗したら
Also, it's a double-edged sword, because if you fuck it up, it bounces back to you.
せっかく使えるんだから有効活用しない手はないでしょ
Which means potentially Ringo dying.
Which means
Not
that...
that it really matters because the universe is ending in 0.3 seconds because the apocalypse is nigh.
ここでやらなきゃ私たちは滅びの運命へ
Yeah, I
干
mean,
渉する
wouldn't
た
you
め
be
の
like
手がかりを
kind
失
of
う
okay
こと
with the
に
whole dying thing? Because it's like, yay, freedom from this sausage casing.
それだ
That
けは
too.
Freedom from this temporal sausage body. Great. All I can think of is, like... God... Schrodinger sausage!
Temporal sausage.
Schrodinger
Temporal
sausage.
sausage body just. Temporal sausage body just makes me think that someone tried to do a dry aged sausage.
Schrodinger sausages. Is it a sausage or is not? No, wait. Who would word that better?
Sausage is in-
That would be.
It's a sausage, and both is and is not a sausage until the observer looks at it.
心配してくれるのは素直に嬉しいけどねお互いさっき作られたばかりなのに不思議な気
You
分
can either tell it is a sausage or you can tell how delicious it is, but not both at the same time.
Ooh.
ソウル白昼
The
は
sausage
あなたの
uncertainty
ゴールになり
principle.
ます
Yeah.
せめて私が行くまで待てませんか
肉体の死後
I can visually observe it and tell that this is sausage, but I have no idea how it tastes.
分かっているの早ければ早い方がいいという
So,
ことだけ
the faster we soul hack, the better we had chances of keeping his soul intact, apparently.
I got one sausage uncertainty principle. You can tell that it is in fact a sausage, but you
あ
don't
な
know
たも
what's
帰
in
って
it.
こられなくなります
Oof. That's true of most sausages.
Yes, that's why it's the sausage uncertainty principle. It could have the forbidden meat in it.
Long pig.
Yeah, wrong.
リンゴ覚えておいてくださいあなたという子は替えが利かない存在だということを
ありがとうフィグちゃんと二人で帰って
Should
く
I
るか
use
ら安
this
心して
garbage?
それじゃあ始めるよ
I'm sorry, what was that?
What garbage are you talking about?
basically, I have an automated machine in this game that I found randomly that just produces Marines and robots for fighting ground wars. And I have a ridiculous amount of them that have just been accumulating.
Well,
I'm
time
not
to soul
doing
hack.
anything with. So I'm like, do I just take a bunch of these and just start conquering my neighbors like an asshole?
I mean, that is a path. Should that be your path? I don't know. You might have to decide that for yourself, but that is a path.
They keep invading. I'm gonna get upset real fast.
I know when I play Civ, usually what'll happen is if someone invades me, I will just go balls to the wall, kick their ass, push them back, force them back, and then if they eventually give up, then I'm like, okay, cool, we can have peace, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the soul! Apparently we can do this. That one does not look normal. Ah, yes.
That's probably the one that indicates his medical status.
Flashing red. That's a good sign. 100%.
Means he's perfectly healthy.
Also, we're gonna get one of the songs that I absolutely love in this, which is it's usually played during like memories and stuff. So it's just got a weird ephemeral feel to it.
So now that since I'm watching this with the sound off, I'm definitely imagining Memories of Life playing in the background right now.
Oh no, flashing red. That's not good. Oh no, don't go too deep, Rinko.
She's probably not supposed to be inside another person's soul like this.
Well, they don't know too much about soul hacking. This is probably the first time it's technically been done.
Oh no, it's a playground scene.
Two small
Quick,
children.
run away.
Zero. Also, Shotgun would like to add from the chat, I need an adult, I need an adult. Concerning that I think Figu and Ringo are technically the youngest of the people in here, because Arrow, I believe, is actually 22.
I accept that answer. Well, and regardless, they are definitely the youngest of in here because they're both less than an hour old.
Yeah, it's they've existed for less than a day. They're definitely.
Oh no, his death. That man has a gun too. The newest form of online arguing. You point your gun comms at each other and fire, and then it digitizes your comments into bullets.
The internet trolls don't need any more power.
Yeah, they've already got enough ammunition. without making it real except virtual except real ammunition.
And
oh, I like the little juxtaposition just in case anyone was sleeping and didn't realize who the aggressor was.
yeah. And since you're not listening to audio, there was a gunshot as soon as they got off screen. So,
I mean, you know, they were just completing the tableau that we already know.
yeah. Well, Arrow's in the wrong. He fucked up.
And he feels bad.
Oh, we're now in the depths of his soul. This is my soul. How did you get here? Get out of here. Get out of my soul.
It's mildly concerning.
I'd like to imagine that according in this universe, when you die, you just sit inside this sphere in just like a floating bunch of voxels.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, that's apparently what happened to Arrow.
Yeah, I mean, like here, he doesn't have the giant, huge, gaping hole in his head. Sorry, I'd like to die in peace, even though I was shot through the head.
It's not a very peaceful way to go. Can't recommend.
I don't know, I feel like it would be relatively abrupt, at least.
Because if you can't do peaceful, abrupt is the next best thing.
Phrasing, Arrow. Please, phrasing. That implies that Ringo has certain pieces of equipment that I'm not sure if Ion would have.
You don't know how Ion made her?
That's not how willing he was, how far they were willing to go for the deception, as it were.
Well, in this case, the phrasing is, "Why are you inside me like this?" So how far into Trapville Ion was willing to go?
What was
Trap or the third kind?
Yeah, what was his motivation there? Was he into Cameron, I can't remember the fucking
Otonoko?
Yeah. Was he into traps?
Does he prefer the one with both equipment?
I mean, that is also possible.
And this is why I constantly keep referring to Ion as a singularity level entity, is the fact that it quite literally is.
Oh, cool. So Ion is all the future AIs got together and had a super baby.
And basically, Super Baby was like, I won't fuck around with humanity, I just want to see what they do.
Until it chose to fuck around with humanity.
Until it's like, oh, humanity's dying. I don't like that. Because that means I won't get any new stuff to watch. Yeah, no, I have to step in now.
Yeah, he's interfering with the universe because his favorite TV program's about to get canceled.
Oh no! Ion is a fan.
Oh no! Ion's a brown coat!
Damn it! So I'm trying to do that, you got to it first.
Well, of course I did. You stumbled on your words.
Yes.
Oh, I had to swoop in and save the day. I'm a big damn hero.
God damn it.
つまり人間じゃない何かの冗談か
I mean, how else would you be inside how she would be inside your soul, Arrow?
I don't know. You're presuming that the natural-born humans can't soul hack? Are you saying that that is a limitation of soul hacking that's been explained in this universe?
No, but... And here's where Ringo actually calls it a singularity. The technological type singularity. Not the spatial, astronomical type singularity. That'd be disturbing.
A space-time singularity.
Also known as a black hole.
Mm-hmm.
あなたをここから連れ戻しに来た。世界の終わりを止めるために。
Why are we here? Let me check the script. It says your name is Arrow. You're the last hope for humanity.
取り返しのつかないことになる。そうなれば、世界は滅びの未来へ一直線。
We got another... By time dilation count, 3 seconds. But our side, 4 billion years. What? Don't worry about it.
Time is just incredibly compressed in here. Remember the whole thing about black holes? Yeah, we're right at the epicenter. Era's like, really? You want to save that world? Fuck it, and dissipates immediately.
Well, does he take the hand? Nope, he's gonna be a big damn hero.
I'm sorry, if someone were to randomly appear in my head as I was dying and be like, hey, I'm going to give you a second chance to life, you're going to keep living, so we can put things right, I'm going to be like, ah, ha ha ha, Miss Ringo, I don't feel so good.
You're going to be the asshole the entire way down.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so they don't fully explain it, but it's an actual philosophical concept of, like, if you basically tell the soul, hey, you're no longer damaged or dead, the body will repair itself back to perfect health.
Okay, so it's literally just the mere argument of the Matrix.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know, sure, we don't say no more about that. That's all we need,
If we heal you in the game, we heal you in real life?
Yes. See, that's what they fucked up in SAO. They should have just given everybody that was dying potions, and then they would have been fine. Just gather their little shards together and dump a potion on them.
I will say, right now, Arrow's probably dealing with the most splitting of headaches. So, give him some time to
Not to mention some minor existential crisis.
Give him a little bit of time, Ringo, to orient himself and just sit there and, like, at least get things straight in his head.
Also, stay behind him. The flashing lights might trigger a seizure.
Yeah. Wander directly into his field of vision. That might cause problems.
I was about to say, his brains did get rearranged a little bit.
Mm-hmm. His whole soul got rearranged a little bit. She was like, let me take all these pieces. And then I'm going to grab this one from over here, and I'm going to take a look at it, and I'm going to put it in the middle.
夢じゃないんだよな。夢なんかじゃないよ。全部現実。脳天ぶち抜かれてぶっ倒れていたアロー君は
アイオンの超パワーで見事に生き返りました。
And Ringo just... I'm not going to explain it. I'm just going to say it was pretty much fucking magic.
A wizard did it.
Magic, I'm gonna explain shit.
Yeah. Sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Mm-hmm.
肉体の再生は魂の復元の副次的な効果だよ。ホメオスタシス、形を保とうとする作用、生命が持つ当たり前の力。
There we go. There's the quotations explanation as to why the hole in his head got fixed.
Macro level juiced up homeostasis. You normally can't homeostasis a bullet hole out of your head, but sure. Let's go with that, Ringo. Let's just go with
homeostasis?
I mean, this is we're supposedly hacking into something that isn't tangible, but whatever.
I mean, pump enough virtual blood into somebody, I guess it technically will work.
And a virtual bone graft and a virtual skin graft.
And somehow
virtual time.
And somehow rearrange enough cellular matter to recreate brain cells. And the bridges that they made. Okay, cool. Got that sorted out.
Yeah, that's the super complex part because, you know, all memory is just a bunch of well-worn synaptic paths that are maintained by brain electricity. So you take the cells out of order, and the paths aren't there. The paths aren't there. The memories are gone.
Yeah.
Actually, some people have survived with half of their brain. So.
Well, yeah, like you can literally survive with pieces of your brain missing. But depending on what was damaged, like given the fact that he was shot square in the forehead, you would definitely expect some damage to the temporal lobe.
Yeah. Also, Arrow's reaction would be basically our reaction. It's like, wait, what? Spells?
Magic?
I mean, like, he's accepting of, like, summoning demons and using them, but... like, being revived from a bullet to his forehead is completely out of his depth, apparently.
Well, yeah.
Oh no, soul level. We probably won't get to that tonight. Also, tutorials. As you progress through the story, you may notice occasional increase in something called the soul level. Its purposes may be unclear now, but you'll learn the truth in time. Yeah, baby.
それじゃ俺急ぐんで任務中なんだ。
ちょっと待ってアロー。ねえ、その任務私も同行させてくれない？多分それは私の使命にも関わることだから。
Join the party, Arrow.
あんた戦力として期待できるのか？
戦い方は心得てるよ。世界を救うだなんて大口を叩くくらいにはね。
That is a smug face right there. That is a face saying, "Oh yeah, yeah, I can do this."
わかった。
即答？ずいぶん素直じゃない。
考え込んでる時間なんてない。それに。
Hello.
あの場所であんたと触れ合って信じてもいいって分かったんだ。今ロボットの手も借りたいほどに状況はハードだし、現場の判断ってことで自分の直感を信じるよ。
Hey, Ringo, can you do a rocket punch, please, if you're a robot?
ロボットじゃないんだけどな。
よろしく、リンゴ。改めて、俺はアロー、超国家機関ヤタガラスに所属するデビルサマナーだ。
That's a term that we'll encounter later. Yatagarasu.
ヤタガラス？
日本を霊的な脅威から守護するために人間社会の陰で活
Well,
動
it's
する
also
組
a
織。
term we encountered in his memories.
Yeah, also, that I don't like that description. A supranationalist group.
Supernationalist.
Supra.
Supranationalist. Protect civilians from supernatural threats. I don't think that's how supranationalist is defined.
Yeah. Yeah.
所属している人間の多くは悪魔を召喚し刺激する。俺のようなデビル様なだ。俺はヤタガラスの任務でミレディという女を保護するために。
Oh no, Arrow was white knighting. He was sent here by Yatagarasu to protect somebody by the name of Milady.
Oh no.
And Arrow lost his
But
fedora.
I was gonna say he didn't put a fedora on when he said it, so it's okay.
ドジ踏んで殺されてしまったと大体了解。私たちはここを探索してそのミレディを見つければいいんだね。
Ringo just swoops in with, and you fucked up. Got your skull ventilated. And now we're trying to play catch up with Milady.
ああ、その通りだ。急ごう。こっちだ。
And please allow me access to the menu. This is way
ピ
too...
グ、ベータ君を無事確保したよ。彼と協力してミレディという人間を保護することになった。
Yeah. Menu time, please.
Oh no, we've revived Beta. That means the apocalypse scenario is now placed on hold until he dies again.
Well, chop chop.
よかった。私もすぐに向かいます。
これでとりあえずは滅びの未来にまっしぐらっていう事態は避けられたのかな。
And the way I've been speeding up has been by pressing buttons. Yay, join the party. No! I can't press the menu button. Nothing there, nothing there.
Oh yeah, of course not. How are you gonna get the next cutscene at the normal 0.25 speed?
Fight time! Oh man, Boorish man.
彼はお友達？
ファントムソサイティのデビルサマナだ。
Oh hey, Phantom
奴の
Society.
ここまで。
We're fighting a bunch of high schoolers that are trying to steal people's
Oh.
hearts. Reference to
Suddenly,
Persona
Joker.
5. Yeah. Except Joker's gonna get shot through with a much deadlier gun because Arrow has an actual gun.
敵ってことか。
裏切り者め。今度は俺が仕留めてやる。あんた、サマナー戦の経験は？
ない。
Nope. Haven't done this before. Haven't done much at anything before. But I'll do it.
だったらここは下がって。
Zoop.
大丈夫。戦いながら覚えるから。フォローよろしくね、先輩。
And she calls him senpai, but they translate it as tough guy. And I'm like,
Not a fan of that one.
no. But here's how we see her weapons actually
悪魔
work.
召喚プログラム。ブートアップ。戦闘開始。
今度は間違いがないように俺がしっかりぶっ殺してやるよ。
Standard thug talk of, I'm gonna beat you blue, black and blue. Does that just have like a giant blade and wires on it?
So it looks like.
Dog.
さあ、初陣だよ。行こうアロ
Arrow, stop fiddling with your gun comm. Now is not the time for tweeting. Just...
Oh no, he's doing the Technomancer thing from old Macy, from old World of Darkness Mage. Run fireball.exe.
Arrow, now's not the time to respond to your texts. Use gun. Cast gun.
ちょっとどうしたの？
Well, unfortunately, it looks like his gun might be out of roaming. Might be in a roaming area.
Oh, apparently he can't summon demons. That's a bit more of an actual problem.
Oh, I guess she put a piece in the wrong order.
アローの悪魔の管理権限が私のコンプに移行している。
How, Ringo?
He
How?
lost the ability. He lost the ability. Oh, that makes no sense.
Exactly.
So she just stole his demon control privileges by going into his soul.
Apparently, she somehow stole, like, admin privileges. For some this is not biometrics. This is, like, some kind of, like, aura metrics type of security privilege.
Psychometrics.
Psychometrics, yeah. There we go. Optimized.
アドリブでごめんだけど、あなたの召喚プログラムを最適化させてもらった。
That face!
私がお手本を見せてあげる。
Is now really the time for a Super Nani face?
Now's the perfect time! Battle menu. I know how to play this game.
I mean, that just had the same. That had the same energy as. Did you just see what she did? That was magic.
Except it was
magic.
Except this one was more. It's like, how the? Why do you have admin privileges? So, just to show off the element system, we have physical, gun, fire, ice, lightning, wind, and ruin. I did not know this when I first played the game, but apparently ruin is a combination of all the status effects.
Oh.
So, sleep, poison, charm. They like status effects used to just, they would do it, but no damage except for poison. Now all of them do damage, and then the status effect may pop. Proc. There is another element, but it is a unique one that is unblockable by most enemies.
So the million-dollar question here is: if you kill a summoner before their if you kill a summoner, does their summon go away?
It treats him like he's knocked out, so you still have to defeat the demon.
Okay.
By MP, blah blah blah. On Dormoth. Yes, demons are actually inspired by actual demons and mythological figures. Dormoth is a dog spirit from, I believe, the UK. They kinda made her into a dog girl in this one, so also, apparently the demon that Sabbath time.
おいサバトってなんだ。
とっても楽しい殺戮のお祭りだぞ。
It's slaughterific. Localization team, I have a few questions. Why?
They have an answer. Because fuck you.
どうなってんだ。
Also, how are we doing on time? Okay, yeah, we've got a while.
Oh, we're still easy on time, yeah.
Okay.
We haven't been running that long.
Yeah.
それは見てのお楽しみ。
Also, this is a entirely new system for Shin Megami Tensei, the Sabbath system. Because ever since Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne, it's been using the system known as the press turn, which is you deal, if you attack an enemy's weak point, you get an extra turn.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit if the enemy's strong against it, like it deflects, absorbs, or the attack misses, you actually lose a turn. So
Hooray.
they've made some adjustments, so it's like you only lose your character's turn if it's a nice game like Persona, or you miss 2 full turns if it's Shin Megami Tensei like 3. If people don't understand, Persona is the nice kid of the games. The mainline series likes to kick you in the balls when you least expect it. And when I mean least expect it, you can actually die in the tutorial areas of the game.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think the one that most people think of as being stupid hard is Shin Megami Tensei 4, which you could, even on easy, die in the tutorial levels because of just how bad the RNG was.
Yes. See, a game being hard doesn't bother me. A game killing me because of RNG would piss me off.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, it's it almost happened to me because like I was trying to get a demon to join me, and he kept going, "I need more health. I need more health." And so he'd leave me with like barely any health, and it's like, "Nah, I won't join you." And it's like, and then like as I was about to enter the menu, I nudged the stick and I got into a fight, and then I died because somebody fucking wiped me. Yeah. This game is going. Soul Hackers is a mix of. It's got a couple things that, unless you're really stupid about it, on normal, you'll probably have a decent time on it. You're not gonna get like chumped in the general thing. You're gonna get more likely to be like, oh, whoops. You can recover from this, but. Ugh. So, the difference between this and press turn is that with the Sabbath system, as it states, you attack the weakness, you get a stack. At the end of the allied turn, the stacks will perform a Sabbath, AK, and they will deal damage. I found out what Sabbath does, which is the Almighty element. Which, for people that know the older games, Almighty is the element that nobody resists. It's basically like Pierce. There are probably going to be some enemies that do have Almighty resistance, but those are usually the super bosses and very, very, very late game enemies.
Super bosses, hidden endgame bosses, that type of stuff.
Generally, the super bosses and the hidden bosses are the same. So, you don't... Shin Megami Tensei doesn't generally allow you to stumble upon a secret boss. you actively have to do a
You gotta
series of
work
events.
for it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could still stumble onto it. It's just gonna be, wow, how did you just randomly pick that series of events to do?
I mean, some of them are probably going to be linked to side quest, which is like, oh, I'm just going to do this one side quest because it looks like it's going to give me. Why am I getting my ass handed to me? Because because you took the one side quest that allowed you to get to the super boss. Whereas others are like, oh, you have to talk to this character, then do this thing, then do this side quest before doing that side quest. But given how this one is, most likely the super bosses are going to be more of like, do these side quests when you find them, and then at the end of it, like when you get into late game, it then becomes unlockable. As far as I know, no side quest is missable in this.
Bingo?
That's good.
悪魔召喚について考えたんだけどね。
There are repeatable side quests, but as far as I know, there's no missable side quest.
アローが自分の意志で悪魔を召喚できなかったのは、ソウルハックによって魂の改変が行われたのが原因みたい。
Also, I kind of actually do want Arrow's jacket because, if people saw for a brief moment, the weird pixel thing on the back of his jacket is actually the Shin Megami Tensei demon symbol. It's a little tiny pixel man with horns. And I love it because if you look at his character model, it kind of also resembles it because his hoodie has little tiny horns on it as well.
私とアローの魂の一部が溶け合ったままになっちゃったみたいだね。
Oh no, soul welding. Is it like TIG welding or is it like plasma welding? What kind of welding would you put soul welding as?
処理能力の差が原因なのか、悪魔の管理権限が私に移行してる。
なんとかならないのか。
And Arrow is quite honestly justifiably pissed. Because it's like, why do you have that control and not I?
今のところはなんとも。ソウルハックは私たちにとってもまだ謎の多い技術なんだよ。
So, like, it's almost like we're soulmates or something, but don't worry about it.
Because we did an untested medical procedure on you without consulting your medical professional. How is...
Granted, we didn't have a ton of time, but, you know, them's the break. Just means that if you want to be able to summon demons, you gotta stick around with us.
But you get better summoning.
なるほど。確かにサバトみたいな大
I mean, that
技
is
を使えるよう
true.
になっ
That
た
is
わ
a
けだ
very
し。
valid point.
Yeah, because...
Sure, you can't 100% control them on your own, but you can now Sabbath.
You can now Sabbath and actually cast spells. Like, full on, instead of like... Oh, hey, it's ice bullet time!
I'd hang out with a weird guy
むしろ
if
メ
they
リッ
made
トが
me.
勝るか。
If just by being near them I got magic.
Hell yeah.
一連卓書運命共同体ってね。ところでどうして今のやつ
I mean, I'll be honest, if they look like Arrow, I'd hang out with them anyways.
You'd probably just want to hang out with Arrow anyway.
Exactly, that's what I literally just said.
俺はヤタガラスの任務で敵対する秘密結社ファントムソサイティに 正体を隠し潜入していたんだ。
Oh yeah, Arrow was also a double agent because while he was working out of Garasu, he was undercover for Phantom Society, trying to figure out and undermine whatever they were doing.
だが潜入任務の最中にミレディを保護しなく
But
て
he
は
had
な
to
らなく
protect
て
Milady.
正体が露見してしまった。
Please tell me you didn't have a fedora while protecting her, Arrow.
ファントムソサエテ
We can let that
ィ
joke
さっ
drop.
き倒したサマナーが所属する組織
Does he really look like the kind of guy that would wear a fedora?
No, but we'll definitely meet a character who definitely wears a hat.
ああ。そしてヤタガラスが敵対する組織でもある。ファントムソサイティは ヤタガラス同様デビルサマナーたちで構成される
The
秘
game
密結社だ。
optional build aside.
だが奴らの目的は俺たちとは違う。奴らは世界の
Oh,
終わりを
hey!
目論む。
Phantom Society wants to see this world destroyed. Sounds like the perfect organization to join, don't you? Doesn't it?
I'm kind of down.
それって
あんたの言う世界の終わり
Except for the fact that
ファントム
Yadamarasu
ソサイティ
that
が掲げるそれが
Yadamarasu are the sworn enemies of them, and that means the heir would be my enemy.
Yeah. I mean, you could do the whole, like, Romeo and Juliet kind of thing. Kind of.
アイオンなんてのが現れたのもそう
Crappy
だけど
love story though.
今状況は大
The
きく動
star-crossed
き始め
lovers
て
of Fair Verona.
だから
先を急いだ方が
Your
良さ
kid's
そうだ
being
ね
really dumb and over dramatic. But then
Really dumb and over dramatic. What? Are you saying you would have waited 5 extra seconds to see that you didn't need to drink
敵がい
poison?
る
yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Also, apparently, we now have to deal with reality having, like, voxel squiggles. I don't know what to call these things other than just
Glitches in the Matrix.
technically, they're like wandering demons. Yes! Smack him with the sword! Menu. Yes! Menu time! Menu time! Help system, blah 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 blah. We're not touching the save and load because that would be spoilers. But system config.
Are you saying that saving the game is a spoiler?
No, I'm saying saving the game would show you spoilers.
Oh, because of the fact that it would show us access to your other save file.
Yes. Okay.
And there are things that can be seen just in the save file that are too spoilery.
Yeah, okay, so I've swapped it over to English. And where is the stupid message speech? Here we go. Do we want fast or instant?
We can do fast. It's okay to be scrolling as long as it's not at 1 letter per hour.
Yeah. On my other game, I have it on fast, and I'd say it's good enough. So, let's go smack this red boy. Oh no, he's got a Wi-Fi signal. On the ground, boy.
Let's take the advantage.
Bonus attacks. Smack it down enemy. We can do a little bit of damage.
Let me
Take
see.
it away.
That should work. Scientist Snowfall.
Wait, is that who I think it is for Arrow?
All right.
That's one way. You gonna try it out?
Good hit. Out of my way.
I don't know. I kind of like the Japanese voice actors. But
Charge!
we'll wait for official cutscene to actually judge it in full.
Wow. Over already?
Yay! Dia, aka the heal spell. And yes, that spell is dodge gunfire.
Right. Awesome!
Items. Nope. Summoners. Do I have... Yeah. Equipment. We don't have Mystiques because those are weird. Okay, I don't have access to DLC stuff yet, so... No overpowered during tutorial section.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would presume that they don't want you to be
Ringo.
too overpowered.
It'd be a bit of a waste to use demons solely for fighting, you know?
They want to be able to control kind of the pace of the tutorial section to a degree.
Well, just a little bit.
You mean they can be used for other things?
Still not feeling the English, but whatever.
Yeah, recon. You can send them out to scout our surroundings. And if we get into a fight, you can just call them right back.
Admittedly, Arrow sounds more okay than Ringo.
Oh. Then how
So
about we
the
give it
funny
a
thing
try?
is given her personality, you know who I almost envision as a good voice actor for Ringo?
Who?
Actually, shit, I can't remember the character's name. The Armstrong sister.
The one in the northern fort?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I never heard her English voice actor, so...
Oh no, that's true. I am going off the JP voice actor again.
Leaving this to
Damn
you.
it.
Nice to meet you.
And here we have the Demon Recon, aka, generally there's no chests in dungeons, but this is how we actually get more demons and items and other things. So, ooh, Pixie has a really good item for me.
Yeah.
That's a song. Ooh, Chakra Drop.
So they'll just be kind of chilling wherever?
They'll be trailing in sections that you can obviously see miles away, but they'll have items. That one was like, because it had the stars around the border, it was a really good item. Because Chakra Drops are the MP restorative items. They're also stupid
Oh, nice.
expensive. And yes, you can actually buy them from the get-go.
Like, how stupid expensive are we talking? Like 100,000 yen? A million yen?
Roughly, we're talking about 10,000 yen, I believe.
Okay, so pricey, but not exorbitant.
Yeah, well, Chakra Drops, I think, only do 55. This means we have a demon that Pixie has found for us.
Nice.
So this is how Demon Recruit works. This is a lot different from every other Shin Megami Tensei game because Persona, at least most of the Personas, you talk to the demons, and if you did the right choices based off of their personalities and things, you'd recruit them. Same with the mainline games. This one, it's basically you talk to... your demon does recon, they find a demon, if you're of level, they'll do this, they'll ask one thing of you, which in this case, 1,500 yen. Money's money.
That's not too crazy.
And unlike other ones where you constantly, like you had to occasionally tweak and twiddle in order, because they may ask more demands, this one is, they'll ask one demand, if you're able to make it, cool. They'll join you.
Best of luck.
So
how does it work that you have 3 demons and 2 summoners?
Third demon will basically be put into stock. They basically just kind of sit in the back row. They do gain XP, but you can swap them out.
Okay.
Each demon does affect your character's strengths and weaknesses.
So you do equip multiple demons at once.
You do have
Just
multiple
one's the front line, and then okay.
So just to show it off, we have Pixie here, equipping demons. Ringo can equip demons in battle. Blah blah blah. We can't swap demons in battle yet. That'll come later. And stop. But, okay, just to explain, so you see the condition, affinities, things of that nature, strength, invit, agility, luck.
Uh-huh.
So, You can probably guess what the shield with the crack down the middle means.
Low defense.
Weakness.
Or yeah, weakness. That's what I mean.
So
while you have Pixie equipped, your gun and wind are weaknesses.
Yep, so they will do more damage, obviously. But, we have the opposite under lightning. Which, that means it's, that one I believe is, block? Status. So if we swapped over to Dormath, we would get neutral for gun, and we'd block wind, but we'd gain weaknesses to fire, ice, and lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the stat adjustments. Better strength, lesser int, better vit. I'm gonna keep her on fairy because of reasons.
Also, you gain HP.
Yes. HP and MP do also matter. Ooh, another item. Shaman's Mark. That will be kind of important later. And I'm gonna smack you, sir. Whap. So, if you're wondering why I'm actually trying to attack these guys, demons that you do defeat in battle will become recruitable by other demons once you encounter them.
So this guy might show up somewhere else.
Our demons may go like, hey, we found this demon that we could recruit, and instead of somebody like Dormath, we'll get Tsuchigumo here. And resist. Okay.
Time to kick it off.
There are other parts, but resist means reduce damage. There is block, reflect, and absorb as well.
Here we go. No way to
I think
tell.
these guys are... Nope. Not lightning. I think these guys are wind?
I was thinking fire.
We don't have a fire.
Time to kick it off.
Well, yeah, but that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
What's our opener?
This power.
Might as well test it.
Freeze you where you stand.
Nope. Weak to ice.
Not someone down.
Cool.
So we've done ice. Oh, hey, look. Our buddy has a thing across the way from us. But it'll be a while before we hop over. Oh, hey. And by a while, I mean like 5 seconds later. Revival bead. Kinda obvious what this one is.
Later.
Dormath, what do you have? Demon ore. Kind of important, but not yet. Oh, no.
Are there certain things like you need certain demons to be able to find stuff?
No.
Let's do this right.
In this case, there may be some skills that demons may have that increase the rarity of items that they'll have,
Take it away.
Naturally.
You got it.
but not necessarily you need this demon to find X item.
All according. Let's roll.
You got this, Ringo.
Good hit. Out of my way. Charge!
You wanted a fight? You got one.
And also, if people are wondering what the items we're getting at the end of battle, those will be useful later, too. Truffurry bombs, though, are basically escape items. They're basically escape from battle. This one's a super useful one! Thank you, Dormath! HP and MP. This is one of the reasons why I like it, is the fact that you now have, like, mini points that you could potentially get healed up at. Yep, time to face this dangerous presence beyond this door.
Have you found Melody yet? Wait, Arrow? But how? No time for small fry. Let's push on through.
Right.
We're fighting for our... Let's roll.
That might be dangerous, Ringo.
Thunder! Good hit.
There we go.
Well done. Okay.
Take it away.
We can target their weakness. Freezing where you stand. Nailed it.
Out of my way.
And yes, you do kind of want to do a lot of Sabbaths.
Well, of course, it's free real estate.
Free damage and potentially can kill stuff.
Damn it.
Just have a remote love. It's beautiful.
Take this.
Makeshift
Get
combat
on with it.
robots. Guess what one of them is?
Oh no. Robot maids.
We'll take them. Okay.
No, it's the
Let
Doom.
him have it, Arrow.
Got it.
That's your makeshift combat robot.
Me.
Strap a knife to the top of your Roomba. Send it
Can't
to
have
battle.
And that's
I'll get
go for it,
serious.
Ringo.
I got this.
I've definitely heard of that technique before.
The Doomba.
Out of my way.
Is that like the clay Roomba?
The Doom.
Charge!
The one where it's a Roomba but with a claymore mine on top?
Yeah, that's the Doom.
Oh, no.
Much more effective than the knife Roomba. It's the Roomba with the claim
Wait,
Yes.
line.
that should do the trick. And that might be dangerous.
No way. I was just getting started.
Dodge gunfire. That's actually going to be helpful, especially with Pixie, who takes more damage from gunfire.
Yay, me! Thank you.
And because we've now technically maxed out Pixie, we're going to get our first Mystique, which is Augment 1. Demons can technically, after leveling up, give you a gift of their appreciation, blah blah blah. Once they hit certain stuff, they tend to give gifts less often. So, generally, you want to swap over to demons that have skills that still can learn. Mystiques are what they kind of do, which is basically boost stuff. So, generally, you get these as gifts from demons, so...
Ooh. Awesome! Hey, miss!
And the first thing I'm gonna do is...
So both Phantom and Yatagarasu are after this Melody person. But just who the heck is she? It's all you guys talk about.
Okay, that's weird way of pronouncing Milady. Because they just had her pronounce it Melody. Almost trying to say melody.
Melody is a devil summoner from the Phantom Society.
I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all.
However, they've marked her as a traitor.
And what about you? You must have some reason to protect her, hmm? You gonna tell me?
Well,
It's fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out sooner or later. Let's keep moving.
And summoners... We're gonna swap in that, also, some people can't use Mystiques because, well, their comps aren't geared for it. So, as you can see here, Ringo can't equip the ice augment because, well, her comp can't do it. So, we can only equip the elect augment. Whereas, Arrow here can do both, but he can't do Fire and Almighty.
They're going down.
So, I'm just going to keep them as is because this is early game stuff. No need to do shenanigans.
Hey, miss! Later!
So I do have one question.
Yes.
You mentioned before that back row does level up.
Yes.
However, we haven't been seeing level up messages.
Weapons free. Let's roll.
I feel like our puppy should have gotten level 3 by now.
Technically, puppy
Unless
should
it
be.
had a reduced rate.
That should be.
I believe it is a reduced rate, like 75%.
Win this.
Out of my way.
I mean, like, I haven't noticed too much of a difference, but then again,
Charge!
Puppy hasn't been in as many battles, and demons do have different rates of growth.
You've got one.
Ah, okay.
Also, I probably should show this off, but, summoners. So, here we go. When you've maxed out a demon and they no longer learn any skills, they get that little tiny red jeweled eye. So,
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
Later!
Don't proceed. I want to see if I can get a... yeah, if I can get somebody to recruit a certain demon for me.
Oh, were you almost at the end?
Yeah. Eh. I guess I could probably hit these guys. Nope. Too early.
You want to fight? Let's go.
Ooh, that'll work.
We can target their weakness. Silent as snow.
Also, if you do recruit a demon and then encounter it in the field,
Not
you
bad.
get to see their full weakness from the get-go. So,
Nice.
Thought so.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, because you now know their weakness.
yep. There are some exceptions, but that's because those are unique situations that they appear in.
Wow, over already?
Oh well, I don't think any of my buddies are coming back, so... I think Tsuchigumo will have to wait. Time for boss fight.
Oh, well.
We've got the advantage. You gotta overlook that.
Pumps, all right.
Looks like it'll work.
Accessing data. Stretch.
Smart, okay.
Take it away. You got it. You got it.
Got it, Ringo. Worked.
Out of my way. Charge! That was a joke.
And there we get the level up for Dormath.
Totally.
Excellent.
It's crazy.
What happened?
No, it's just
Right.
clear my throat.
Yeah, proceed. Time for some weird shenanigans.
It was the best kind of shenanigan.
Dead body.
Sometime.
Melody!
Oh no, they killed Melody. Actually, is that Melody?
That is.
It is.
We need a change of plan.
Yo, man! Yo, Arrow's here. Except, you ain't no ghost. Alright. Am I tripping, man? My boys told me you were straight up dead. If they cut your mic, stay off the stage, man.
I'm sorry, why is RS a secret member of the ICP?
I like him better in Japanese because it works
They
better.
call me Rob Soldier, R to the S. It ain't hyperbole, cause I can kill on the beat, representing the Phantom Society.
Do scientists lying to you make you ill?
Also, strange light thing coming out of somebody's chest.
That's it. That's the Covenant.
No way.
Oh god, she's regenerating.
Whoa, whoa! Step off, homie.
You didn't tell me that she was a Time Lord.
This is not quite the same.
World. We're going live. Your boy RS, he's at the head of the pack. Proposers come at me and they don't come back. I drop that bass like an earthquake. You throw hands with me, you made your last mistake. Let's go.
I still do not like the English at this point.
Here we go.
Zoom tight.
Careful, Ringo. That swagger's not a front. He's tough.
Ooh. Is that a nightmare?
That is.
Oh, y'all rest, 'cause I'm a dope MC. All my boys making noise in the COM.
Also, I love his diamond knuckles.
That is actually Bicorn.
No matter what. You gonna try it out?
Uh-huh.
Bicorn, the evil cousin.
You know.
Can you handle this?
So what?
Okay.
You know the drill.
Try and
The
don't
horse
be a
with two
hero.
horns.
Let's give it a
It's
try.
evil.
Think I'll run? Well, think again.
Okay, neither of those elemental weaknesses worked in your favor.
Or at least not on those ones.
Well, that's what I mean, is if you flipped it, it might.
No.
No way to tell.
Well, let's go poke Sumner with a sword.
So what?
Nope, that doesn't work.
I won't let okay.
Boo-foo to RS,
Reach you where you stand.
which he is weak to. RS is weak to ice.
Excellent. Which means Poltergeist is about to make a visit.
Charge!
Better one than zero.
Admittedly, I should have equipped Dormath for this fight, but well.
You can't. All right.
You gonna try it out?
Thunder!
Oh, guess
On
not.
two on arrow.
We'll take a gun.
So you.
We can part with their weakness.
Now, Arrow.
Got it. Gotta overlook that.
I'm just remembering some things from my other playthrough, which I know Bicorn is actually weak to ruin damage, but I don't have ruin damage.
Ah.
And then it's like, I was confusing that Bicorn was weak to wind when I think it's actually strong against it.
Get what you get when you stop
Well,
the landmine.
unfortunately, I think I'm gonna step out here.
Pay off and go on
Alright.
the punchline.
I'm gonna go get
All
some
right.
food before my options completely evaporate.
Alright. Laters.
Yeah.
Later.
Have a good night.
tempo. I can't win. Think I'll run? Well, think again.
We can't find.
That should
I'll get
be the trick.
serious.
No, wait.
Thunder!
This should take
I
care
don't
of
like the
Nice
look
move.
of him
Switching
charging
it off.
something up.
That should work. Silent as snowfall.
Too late.
And
for
yeah,
that
with
now.
the stack, with the Sabbath, that should definitely be more than enough.
to take care of Bicorn.
Charge!
I'm just worried about what RS is going to do on his turn. Because he's probably going to survive till one last turn, which is going to give him a chance to use his charge attack.
Danger zone! Okay. Well, time to show off Dia. Because...
Well, back on track. I
Eep.
won't lose.
Yes, I feel like it may well be.
Switching to offense. That should work.
Freeze you where you stand. Got me.
And that took care of him.
I'm spitting gold bars. Your talk is cheaper. I'm the RS.
And if it hadn't, Poltergeist was in the wings.
I'm no Reaper, but I can send you to hell. So face the music, RS, and take the L.
That... Even Japanese, that one sounded lame.
I actually kind of like Ringo's response.
Yeah, it's weird because, like, even, like, English and Japanese, like, you could tell she was actually saying that. And it still, both of them sounded just as lame, but still kind of nice.
I don't know if I'd go so far as lame. It was pretty good.
Yeah. And now for... Oh, hey, Figu! Figu, don't touch the white... the yellow snake thing.
Fig!
Okay, they were calling her Fig.
Ringo, what is this thing? It's going into me?
Maybe the yellow snake is about to touch her.
Joining with you.
Covenant. Then, this was the point of Dr. Onda's message.
Well, the yellow snake is apparently Covenant? So...
Mhm.
Fig? Are you alright? Fig!
So she's now bound to something.
Yeah. And now that we've got confirmation that the English name for her is Fig instead of Figu, the... like, tree fruits make sense. Actually, now that I think about it, that was a weirdly philosophical debate in certain religious areas. Is like, what was the fruit of knowledge from the back in Genesis? And everyone thinks apple.
Yeah, because everyone just kind of says apple, but technically it was never actually defined as an apple. It was just the fruit of a tree.
And I swear I heard somewhere, probably from like History Channel or one of the other Discovery channels, that's when they talked about it, was that the other common fruit that a lot of religious scholars agree upon is, if it's not an apple, it would have been a fig, given the area and temperature.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ringo and Fig being from essentially a singularity kind of makes sense now.
I'm not detecting any abnormalities at the moment. My chest feels a bit hot, though.
I'm going to step away for just a brief moment or two.
Okay.
So, you're a friend then?
That's right. I'm Fig. I'm an agent of Ion, just like Ringo. Pleased to meet you, Arrow.
Pleased to meet you, Fig. Are there a lot of your kind out there?
There are only 2 like us. Ringo and I have the unique ability to directly intervene with human affairs.
Just to confirm, Faye, are we too late to save Melody through normal means?
Yes. By the time I arrived, she was already...
Yeesh. 2 soul hacks this quick, huh? Who'd have thought?
Also, time for Soul Hack number 2! 1 hour later. That doesn't sound good at all.
Ringo? You can't mean...
Are you going to bring Melody back? Like you did with me?
Think about it this way. We know Arrow's death is somehow related to the end of the world. Arrow was trying to protect Melody. But what if we assume the trigger is not Arrow's death, but his failure to complete his mission?
I can't authorize this. We don't even know if there were any consequences from the last soul hack.
It'll be fine. I think I've got the hang of it.
That's not the issue here.
This is just to be safe. We need to be thorough, and that means cutting this thing off at every turn. And not only that, but I agreed to help Arrow protect Melody. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Understood. I'll keep watch. Can I ask you to do the same, Arrow?
Right.
Soul Hack 2!
And we're gonna ignore the person who just waved in
Protection
chat.
set to partial. Spell sequence.
Hi, Eddie.
Soul hack.
I said we're going to ignore the person who waved in chat.
Systems are go.
Oh, time to deal with the dead body.
Yep. Time to wake up someone else's soul.
We're getting close, aren't we?
We are indeed. We are at 9:20.
Okay. Probably after this I'll stop, because it's probably a good... It's at the 2-hour mark for me, and it sounds like you kind of want to continue at least watching this and making fun of various shit. So...
It is entertaining, yes.
Especially things like artificial sausages.
Yep.
Process.
Oh, there's the corrupted piece.
And there's the little flash of red. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. God, I need to find out what the name of this track is that plays this. That plays during this sequence. Because it's so good.
Oh, that? Yeah, it's Druid Sandstorm.
Darude. Oh, hey, look! It's red for a little bit longer. And I already know what Darude Sandstorm is.
Of course you do.
This is an unjust world. A false world. Let's destroy it together.
Small child. Kind young man. Not a good combination.
I mean, this started out giving me a little bit of Kira energy. Barrett is confused. Says, I know I'm missing context, but isn't all sausage artificial?
No.
Yes, and yet some is more artificial than others. In this case, the artificial we're talking about is 100% like Beyond Meat, synthetic flesh artificial.
Yeah, when we're talking, like, artificial, we're talking, like, not made from animal. Like, it is 100%, like, lab-grown or just plant-based. So...
Or in this case, constructed.
Yeah. If you watch the earlier parts of the stream, you'll get it a little bit better, but... And, of course, the final memory is, of course, her being beaten to death by RS.
Yeah, big shock there. With more terrible rap lyrics.
Ooh, Zip, talk about a fall. RS has got you, but you're back against the wall.
That one was actually pretty good.
You literally rhymed mask with casket.
Yeah. Oh no! Flashing red! Our battery!
Looks like we're dropping out. Our battery's low.
Oh no!
We're just going to this place nearby. Gotta go.
Die here. Not until I know the truth.
I don't know why I made a song reference. Nobody's gonna get that one.
A lot easier the second time around.
No, Ringo! That wasn't easy! You flashed red 3 times! That is not easier. That is bad.
Yeah, and one of those, she definitely looked like she was in some significant pain.
And you are?
Ah, Melody apparently is a little bit more okay with people invading her soul.
Relax, lady. You don't have to glare like that. My name's Ringo. I'm an agent of Ion.
Well, at this point, she probably senses the piece of Arrow's soul stuck to Ringo's.
I'm a super intelligent being born from the sea of information, and I'm here to stop the apocalypse.
And let's see how she responds to
And
Ringo.
what does this super intelligent being want with a dead woman?
Oh, hello. God. Strong, independent woman voice for most Atlas properties. God. I swear, she's in every single Atlas game.
Well, Melody, how about I show you? Just come with me, and we'll go back.
And...
I'm dead, you simpleton. There's no going back.
Back by
Why are you
popular
even
demand,
here
let's
anyway?
IMDb that voice actor.
Please. It's like, I swear she's in, like, almost every Persona game. Persona 3, I'm pretty sure she was... Oh god, the person behind the Empress Arcana.
I'm gonna save the world.
And Melody kind of want to stay as dead.
That's more
Cool.
than the world deserves.
I'm with her. I recommend that option.
And she wants to destroy the world too.
Okay, guess it's gonna take a little more than that. So that's it. This is where you die, and you're
I'll
okay with
custom
that?
through.
Because it sounded to me like you had something you still needed to do. You were running away. You
Okay,
wanted
that's
to
the JP
survive.
voice.
So take my hand, Melody, and you can survive. You'll get one more chance to make things right.
And yet...
Alright, here we go. Getting into English voices.
And Melody does it because she wants to die without regrets, apparently.
Erica Lindbeck.
Erica Lindbeck. I recognize that.
Now I'm going into quote-unquote filmography for her.
And now she's no longer beaten black and blue.
Oh. Well, that game isn't out yet, so that doesn't count. She's going to be in Star Ocean Divine Force.
Ooh, okay, cool.
The Diablo Immortal.
No.
She's back.
I'm sure I'm skipping stuff that you're familiar with, but I'm scanning for stuff I'm familiar with.
I guess it's
Demon Slayer.
Ion really is.
Okay, yeah, I'm familiar with Demon Slayer, but I didn't watch the English one.
Okay. She does the English voice for Daki.
Ah! Okay! No, that would make sense. I could see her doing Daki.
Holy shit! She was in Arcane.
As...
Elora.
Oh.
Also, SMT5 as the English voice for Sahori.
Sayori. Okay.
Let's see. Tales of Arise.
Okay. Eddie would have definitely played that one, but...
Okay, she was the voice of Shion for Eddie.
Okay, no, I recognize her because she's like the lead female. So.
I doubt you probably watched this because I think we had a conversation about how we expected it to be bad, but Monster Hunter Legends of the Guild.
I did watch that.
Okay, she was the voice of Leah.
Okay, cool.
Seven Deadly Sins.
Didn't watch it, but read the manga. So.
Okay. Well, she voiced Jericho.
Okay.
Seven First Soldier.
As female voice type 8 or something like that.
No, as Jesse.
Oh!
So Ion is a non-human
2077.
And you're like a splinter of it. That much I get.
I think she also does 7R's Jessie as well.
Possibly. I haven't gotten that far yet. But she was in 2077. Actually, wait, I should have seen it by now then.
Eddie also mentioned that she's Misty Ozwesk in Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, that's literally what I was just saying.
Okay.
Misty, she's not just Misty, she's Misty, Meredith, and Spider-Murphy.
Oh.
What I don't understand is why you...
Oh, interesting. She's in the latest WoW expansion.
Wait, Melody.
As High Inquisitor Whitemane.
We're here to protect you.
Interesting.
What are you talking about?
Let's see.
Right, so, I'm actually...
She was in a single episode of SAO.
My being with Phantom is all an act.
She was in 40 episodes of Boruto.
But...
I mean, you know, you gotta make money where you can make money. Yep, there you go. She was in 7R's Jessie.
Cool.
Only if you're still a summoner for Phantom.
She was in Magia Record.
Doesn't seem like
Majimotoka Magica side story.
Okay. Didn't watch it, but okay.
She was in P5 Strikers, which means she was probably in P5.
Yeah.
As Futaba Sakura.
Okay, so she was Futaba. That's probably where I recognize her from 5.
Same thing for P5 Royal.
Would you even go back to the Phantom Society at this point? I think it'd be kind of hard.
Quick aside, should you be staying here or should you be going?
No. I said 9:45 is my heart out.
Oh,
I'm good.
I heard 9:30 for some reason.
You're hallucinating.
Okay.
She was in Ni no Kuni.
Oh.
As Saki Mishima.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh God, that's a weird one, but I guess it fits a little bit. Mortal Kombat 11.
Sonya?
As Cassie Cage.
Oh.
Yeah, you can kind of see it, can't you?
Yeah.
If it only is what you'll get out of it, that's fine.
She had miscellaneous voice work for 15 Arden.
Okay.
She was Futaba in Ultimate.
I'll take you up
Big
on
shock
your
there.
offer. For now.
Wait, Ultimate? Like Persona 4?
Oh, no, Smash Ultimate. Excuse me. I didn't say the right piece.
Okay, so Smash Ultimate. Okay, yeah, for the weird voice lines aside for Joker. Okay.
Then?
Oh, hey, that really fucking fits based on what I'm starting to see for the put together. Soul Calibur 6. Take a random guess.
Ivy?
No, Sophitia.
Sophia?
Sophia, yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
I mean, it kind of fits. We're building an archetype here. It kind of fits the mold.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like.
Spider-Man
We'll want to go over
2018,
everything in
Black
person.
Cat.
That should help us get
Okay.
a better understanding of the situation.
Let's see here.
There's still way too much we don't know. Like about covenants and how...
I don't know if we count that as voice acting, but WarioWare Gold.
WarioWare Gold, I think, did actually give characters voices instead of, wah, 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 noises.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, she was the voices of Ashley and Mimi.
Okay.
For now,
Shining
we should get
Residence
out
for
of here.
Frayne.
This place is dangerous.
That I actually own,
Where should we
and
go?
I haven't played it.
Oh, okay. Well, then it wouldn't matter if I told you the name of the character. You'll figure that out later.
I'll figure that. I probably didn't get too far into the game, but...
Dragon Ball Fighters.
The fighting game, okay.
Uh-huh.
Android 21? I think it was?
18.
Oh, she voices 18. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Sorry, I thought you were saying as in the year. No, she voices Chilai.
Talk there.
Chila. Okay, don't recognize. But Eddie.
She had a more miscellaneous voice role in Monster Hunter World. Just listed as Serious Handler.
Oh, she was the serious handler?
Okay, so it's not as miscellaneous as I thought, apparently.
Monster Hunter is weird in the fact that they only give people, like, insert, big, like, capitalized noun here, like, the commander, or the captain, or, like, like, nobody gets proper names. So, Serious Handler is the person that handled most of your quests in Iceborne, the expansion. So.
Oh, cool. Let's see. Fate Apocrypha.
Thank you, Arrow. Let's hurry then.
Okay. Probably one of the servants, but I'm...
I don't know if that's correct. Saber of Red / Mordred.
Oh... Mordred, yes, servant, but a major servant.
Cool.
I'm not gonna go too deep into stuff. Also, teleports!
Yeah, obviously. Excellent. Fire Emblem Warriors. Which means probably also elsewhere in the Fire Emblem universe.
Yeah.
Grand Blue Fantasy.
Safe
TV
house.
series.
I did watch that, but... Story so far. Covenant appeared from a lady's corpse was absorbed by Fig. Preserving the caustic melody to Arrow's safe house. Safe house.
Tales of Zestra the X.
That's the anime for Tales of Zestiria, which I did play decently into it. Eddie definitely beat it, and...
Oh, here we go. Here's a big hit for you. Nier Automata.
I'm guessing she's going to be... the director?
Maybe. It's listed Anemone.
Oh! Okay!
Not really what I expected, but it's not bad.
Okay, Fire Emblem Heroes. So yeah, I'm guessing she's going to appear multiple places in the Fire Emblem series.
Yeah.
Listed as Celica.
Okay.
Thank you for everything, Arrow.
Let's see here.
Okay, let's get right into it. Arrow?
Did miscellaneous voices in World of Final Fantasy.
Right?
Okay. Which I think both you and I did play.
Yeah, I didn't get very far in it, but I did play some.
I beat it.
Tales of Berseria.
Okay. I know Eddie played that. I haven't touched it because it was like this weird prequel, midquel, and sequel of Zestiria.
All at once? Jeebus.
Yeah, weird. It was weird. So.
I'm surprised then that Eddie played it, because it sounds like there were time shenanigans involved. But she was the voice of Maggie Lou, or Magalu.
Okay.
Guess there's no point
Phoenix
in
Wright,
hiding it
Spirit of
now,
Justice.
is there? Yeah, that's right.
I don't know if any of us are really that far into the Wright verse.
I did play the original trilogy and Apollo Justice, but not much past that.
Let's see.
The Covenant came out of Melody and then went into me.
Of course. It's because
Street Fighter V as Mina.
Okay. Also, we're getting some plot line of the whole thing with Covenant and why it popped out of Melody and popped into Fig. Quite
Okay,
literally.
So should I stop them?
For now. We've got a good idea of what she is. But, yeah.
Okay.
She died!
I get that these Covenant things are important somehow, but I'm only just now starting to wrap my head around it. Can you tell me more about them? You two are devil summoners after all.
Alright, this is my understanding of it. Covenants are like a big source of energy, and they've been passed down from soul to soul for generations.
Okay, that's less like...
Supposedly, these Covenant holders wield great power.
I'm gonna try and get through this as
What kind of power?
quickly as possible so you can go without worrying too much.
Well, simply put, possessing a Covenant awakens the holder's latent abilities.
So, having a Covenant makes you super good at being human.
In some cases, it can even spark, well, evolution.
Or make you a high
You
human.
become
They
extra
say
human?
there's a total of 5 Covenants out there.
Yeah.
Having one is powerful
Superhuman?
as it is,
Yeah.
but the effects would only go as far as the individual could take them. Now, if someone were to possess all 5, then that'd be something else entirely. Gather up all 5 Covenants, and you could...
Oh. Okay, I see what you did. Ah, yes. I don't think I own Sophie.
You could what?
There were more on the list, but I stopped.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you'll probably link me the IMDb page so I can look it over
Call
myself.
forth what's known as the Great One.
I'm pretty sure I won't.
Prophesied
Because it's
the
IMDb, and
ultimate
you know where
destruction of the
IMDb
world
is.
as we know it.
Yeah.
That's what they say, at least.
Ah, if you possess all 5, you can summon the Great One. That doesn't sound good. At all.
Summoning this Great One is Phantom.
Exodia!
Am I right, Melody?
Please. You don't really need me to confirm that, do you, Mr. Double Agent?
We're literally playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now.
If the
I
Holder
just
dies,
got
the
it.
Covenant gets passed on to someone
The
else.
5 pieces.
As a result, there's almost always some sort of conflict surrounding them. What a surprise.
No, it's impossible. No one's
I see
ever
now.
been able to summon the Great
So
One.
when Melody died, the Covenant found a new owner in Fig.
These covenants and this world-ending Great One you mentioned. I believe these may be the seeds that make Ion's prediction come true.
Gotta be. Considering we're trying to stop the end of the world, the Phantom Society's shaping up to be a pretty big obstacle.
Agreed. And now that we know their intentions, we must protect this covenant inside of me at all costs.
That's going to be a problem for me.
So I predict that the other pieces of the Covenant are inside 4 different shadow whatever lieutenants, or 3 lieutenants and the big boss.
They're definitely in 4 other people, yes. We'll discover...
Eric would like to add to the conversation butt hackers too.
I'm pretty sure Fatesse would like to butt hack Arrow, but...
I mean, yes, that is very accurate. I would indeed enjoy that activity.
We don't have control over our demons. Ringo does. We think it might be due to the soul hack.
But I think we're going in cutscene land, and you have probably no time left.
Excuse me?
I said hard out. I can squeeze it a couple more minutes.
Okay.
I just have to be very, very mindful of the time from this point.
Okay. Here's a choice. We can either improve our soul level with Melody, or improve it with Arrow. Which one do you choose?
I mean, I definitely want to improve with Arrow.
Okay, it's just 2 points, so...
I don't care. I want to improve with Arrow.
There's no point in blaming Arrow. He's in the same boat as you, Melody.
Go ahead and explain it to her, Ringo.
And yes, I do have the DLC, Eric Foxy. So I have Mara. I'm not going to show him off right now because it takes a while to get to that point. But yes, I have Mara.
Well, it's not as if I wanted to.
That was part of the DLC you mentioned earlier that you couldn't access just yet because you were in the tutorial.
Well, I was hoping to get access to DLC armor, but the DLC demons, which you can summon at no cost until actively... As a heads up, the DLC doesn't technically lock you out of them, it just makes them unlockable from the get-go. Which is... But yeah, I do have Mara, technically.
I sincerely hope you don't intend to steal my freedom as a summoner. That's exactly the kind of low tactic Yatagarasu would pull.
I mean, I know we called this a one-off episode, but I would not be opposed to us coming back to this at a later time.
Okay. No, it was one of those things of, like, I'm setting up other things to do in case of, like, upcoming stuff, because, like, Baron/Eddie is, I hate to say this, like, maybe becoming more and more unavailable in the upcoming months, so doing stuff like this would be basically...
And then of course, it only culminates after the turn of the year.
How about next week when I'm also not... Oh, no.
Really? Really? You couldn't tell us in Discord? Like, you couldn't actually put it in a place where we can actually conversate around it?
Alright, that's enough.
You're gonna just drop it in the middle of the stream? All random? Not in the middle, the end of the stream.
Is this like Wednesday or is this like Saturday? Kind of thing.
Or both.
Or both.
I don't think I need to explain why the Phantom Society needs summoners, do I?
No, you mentioned before that you were going to be gone last Saturday, this past Wednesday, and today, is what you mentioned.
Apparently it's
okay,
Saturday.
So you are going to be... Okay, so we are... So as a wrap... Or as our... We're not wrapping up yet, but as, like, the schedule confirmation, Wednesday is going to be Elden Ring, Friday is going to be Chrono Cross, and then Saturday could be Tunic, could be Live Alive, could be this, could be something else random that you decide to start.
I'm going to basically set it up to be, I need to finish one of the 3 that we've started. So, Live Alive,
well, I mean,
Tunic.
I don't feel like finishing is going to be accurate for this game.
Yeah. It's going to be finishing like Tunic, Live Alive, or continuing this one.
Okay.
No more new starts. I'm limiting myself to 3 is like the max.
After that, it's only Baron's birthday and the holidays that will interrupt his schedule.
Okay.
Sure. What's up?
For now.
For now.
Allegedly.
Ion aren't human, right? So why was the Covenant passed on to Fig?
And then after the holidays is the beginning of tax season and the beginning of us not seeing Baron for like 5 months.
We agents of Ion are highly intelligent beings born from a sea of information. By installing an ego into a simulated human body, the foundation is laid for a soul to develop alongside it.
AKA soul sausages.
Soul sausage.
Soul sausage. Magabetus, you've ruined us. All we're going to be talking about is sausages for the next couple streams.
So a machine can have a soul?
Yes.
I mean, you say ruined.
Is that so strange? Your bodies are practically machines too.
I say it enhanced.
Albeit fleshy ones.
Enhanced soul sausage. Artisanal, even.
Even for our kind,
I mean,
there is still a lot about the soul.
I mean, we have to have some kind of random joke for every series we've played. We had Christmas trees. We had Just a Boy. Actually, I guess maybe it's just all the ones you play.
Everything I play, we have to make some really off-the-wall choice, like sausages. We're dealing with stuff like this.
Baron says this all sounds like escalating food items from 14.
No,
yes. In 5.5 or in 6.5, they're going to unleash the. They're going to unleash the rest of Culinary in 10, and there's going to be soul sausage.
Soul sausage.
Then a soul will naturally take
Partially
root.
made with ingredients only found in
other words,
Ultima.
It's not just this mechanical shell, or rather, this body at play. It's a complex chain of different physiological reactions that shape the soul.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that.
Okay, then we're supercomputers trapped inside grandfather clocks.
And back to the supercomputers trapped inside grandfather clocks. All made of sausage.
In even plainer terms, our origins may be different.
There will be a culinary
but are
quest
more or
called
less
How
the
the
same as
Soul
humans.
Sage is made. Nope, your correction came too late. It's Say Sage.
Say Sage. Say Sage.
Say Sage. There you go. There's the 14 joke.
The
Say
trade-off
Sage.
is, in this form we can't operate at Ion's full power, nor do we have access to massive amounts of data like we used to.
Oh, Eric would like to add to the conversation Sausajaga.
Sausajaga. Oh no.
Now that's a sausage party that Zidane can get behind.
I see.
Jesus.
I guess that's why they said this form was the most ideal for our mission. Can't really soul hack if you don't have a soul yourself.
Oh, speaking of which, since it's going to be 73 years until you see it again, Zidane got a new haircut.
Oh, that's right, Ringo.
Yes.
And it looks adorable.
But I've made a new discovery.
Oh no, that was mostly at Baron, and I guess Eric, since we're not going to be doing a 14 stream for 73 years.
Oh yeah, I know. I was just commenting, it's like, I saw it, it's good. So.
If I remember right,
It's really
the
cute.
famous computer engineer. What
It's got
about
kind of like a little, almost peacock sticky uppy part, and it's got like some lighter blues mixed
Fig
in,
was acting separately from me at the time. She was trying to protect
or some
Anya
lighter
just
color
as
mixed
was
in. I
trying
don't
to
remember if it's
protect
blue
you.
now. I was debating between like a white blonde and a pale
But I
blue.
managed to restore the surveillance camera footage. I found a video of what
Anyway, at
happened
this
in the
point, I
transport
am going to
municipal
need to
tower.
disappear.
I was
Have a
about
good
to
night,
say.
everyone. I will see you another time.
Alright, bye. And now it's just little old me.
And
He was killed by someone named Iron Mask.
And once I get control, after all this cutscenes, I will probably end the stream, because it's just me! I mean, MPX is technically here too, but he's probably dealing with stuff right now.
Did you say Iron Mask? The leader of Project C finally makes his move.
Project C. Sausages.
It was him.
Well, there's already carbonara, so logically there'd be carbonaga too.
So, you know him.
I can't leave you alone
I guess
all
you
by
would.
yourself.
Oh
Nobody
no!
As you two
Oh
are
god!
together.
What the hell? That actually scared me, Eddie. Because you sounded like... You sounded like Woody. First, it's like, what the... Why is Woody here?
Well, here's the other spoiler alert. I caught a cold.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely hear it in your voice, Eddie.
It wasn't a bad vacation, but it ended with a cold.
you
Oh,
are?
that happens. But
Heyo.
when did you pop in? Like, how much of this have you seen so far?
Only for the moment I said hi.
Okay.
He called himself Iron Mask. Are you absolutely
So
certain?
I guess as 2 minutes before you started looking up person's IMDb.
So you basically missed the premise of the fact that Ringo and Fig here are artificial humans created by a super intelligent technological singularity called Ion.
Oh yeah.
Because
I
Ion
saw that plotline.
Yeah, Ion basically predicted humanity would basically kill itself, and it doesn't like that because, well, humanity feeds its information, that's how it lives. So it's like, well, instead of observing, we're going to intercede on this.
Okay, I appreciate the rundown because my perspective, all I see is anime waifu.
You mean Milady?
Certainly, but I mean, all present included, I think works for that.
Ringo, Fig, and... Okay.
Even his Bondo over there in the corner, doing all right.
Yeah, Arrow.
Let's take a look at the footage.
Also,
video.
Magamitis and Fates asked to have English voice acting, and I'm still not okay with it, but I'm suffering through it because, I don't know why, but Ringo just doesn't sound as chipper and, kind of like upbeat, kind of punchy. She doesn't have as punchy voice as she does in Japanese.
Well, I'm surprised Magamitas and Fates voted for dubs then. I would have thought they would vote other way.
They explained that, like, for anime, subs. Gaming, dub, for whatever reason. I'm like, I kind of swap between the two.
Oh, well,
also,
you know me, I'm on the other extreme.
Yeah. As a heads up, technically we were supposed to rescue 2 people. Arrow's one of them. Onoda here is the other one that we were supposed to rescue to prevent the end of the world. So.
Ichiro Honda, I presume. The greatest.
I don't understand what they're doing with the cell shading.
It's a pleasure.
Would you call this cell shading?
It is actually cell shading.
And you are? I am the leader of Project C. You may call me Iron Mask.
Like what they did.
A bit on the nose. Was Black Suit taken? Or are you a prisoner broken free? Well, it's fine. You're welcome to celebrate with me, Masked Man.
Oh my God, that guy's glasses.
You're a little wallflower. It's complete.
I don't
A
approve.
system to shatter
He must
the
be
status
evil.
quo.
Tell me he's
with a
evil.
perfect name to shake the very foundation of academia. The Omni System. Glorious, isn't it? Can't you feel its power? But now it's finished, and I'm done with it. If you're a thief, then go ahead and take it.
You've designed a masterpiece, Doctor. The Omni System will uplift mankind to new heights. Alas, I'm afraid your part in our grand pageant ends here. We want something quite different from you.
I should have known. If you don't want my creation...
Contrast the terrible eyewear. This guy's suit was fire.
What dwells within you? You want the Covenant.
Ah, you're already aware.
You do know I'm a genius.
Stab. Blood. Raspberry juice.
Oh my.
Oh no, this one isn't yellow, this one is red.
Say, Masked Man.
What, are you gonna soul stab me? No, I'm gonna real stab you.
I'm gonna stab you and then rip out your
A
covenant.
parting gift from a genius. No one can control the future.
Yeah, and this is for dramatic effect. He really should be dead already.
Whee! And there he dies.
Okay, he got a really long soliloquy at the end there. For him to get a hole in his chest.
At least I have a future.
And... munch.
Nom, nom, nom.
He ate the red spaghetti.
You cowards! Show the guy eating it. Don't put it off camera.
Your covenant serves you well, but it will serve me far better.
I will say this, they definitely got everything set up to do the same weird voice modulation that they did for Iron Mask. From the Japanese, for the English voice actor. So, pretty good on that one.
So that's it. Ichiro Ando was a Covenant holder too.
As for everything, okay, never mind. That was like right before
And we got a good look at Iron
we
Man.
started talking about it.
Plus,
One
whatever that
voice actor clarification
rotary guy
for
was.
Erica is that she voice acts the Green
What? Okay, so Erica voiced who in what? Baron? Oh no. I'm ballooned again.
The guy that tore out Onda's covenant, you mean?
Strength like that definitely isn't human. Maybe it's some new species of bear or something? Melody, you were on Iron Man's team. Know anything about that?
Not really. All I know is he called that thing Zenon. He also referred to it as a vessel for the Covenants.
A vessel for the Covenants, huh?
It seems he lacked the power to fend off their attack.
Say, Milady, if you and Iron Mask are an item, why is he after you?
Ringo, what would you say to working together? You help me meet with Iron Mask.
What's in it for me?
I'll help you prevent this end of the world or whatever you've been going on about. And I'll give you all of the Covenant holders' names. Deal?
You sure? I thought you wanted the world to end.
Some things take priority.
All right then, Melody. It's a deal.
Rather quick to trust, aren't you?
10 soul level for Melody.
Not at all. But we both benefit from this. And for now, that's all I need. Speaking of which, I'm hoping we can count you in too, Arrow.
Sure. It's not like I don't have stakes in this.
All right then. It's settled. Let's all just try to get along from here on out.
Since Fates isn't here, just do a quick check. People see pause. Oh no, Eddie dropped. Damn it. That's what happened. Ed boy. Just wondering if it's gonna do that. Okay, no, it's weird. Since Eddie isn't here and Fates is not here, I'm going to actually side with Melody to try and keep them even for now.
Seeing as he was a double agent, I guess you can't exactly cozy up to him right away, huh?
Not in your wildest dreams. Still, I won't drag my feet around, so you've got nothing to worry about there.
That works for me. Though if possible, I'd appreciate it if you'd stop glaring at me like that.
But of course.
Wait a minute. Arrow is fucking... Oh my god, Arrow is 9S. That's why I've heard his voice before.
Thanks.
You guys can do whatever you want, just as long as we work together.
On to the main topic. Melody, if you could go over the Covenant holders for us.
Right. These are the 5 people the Phantom Society had marked as Covenant holders.
5 special sausages.
First is Iron Mask, leader of the Covenant Recovery Project, or Project C. He's a Covenant holder as well.
I mean, Project C, I would have expected like Project Cthulhu because the Great Ones, but oh well.
The Covenant Recovery Project.
How is the Phantom Society able to identify these individuals?
A Covenant holder can detect another simply by looking at them. A quick glance in their direction is all it takes. Coupling that with the organization's power, the Phantom Society has been able to identify Covenant holders for a long time. Up next, we have Ichiro Onda, our late computer engineer. He held a Covenant, but had no summoning ability. Going off the security footage we just saw, His covenant is currently being held by that man, Zenon.
This means Iron Mask is in possession of at least 2 covenants at this time.
The third covenant holder is a devil summoner, Mangetsu Kuzunoha. I imagine a certain someone here knows a lot more about him than I do, though.
Kuzunoha! That is Devil Summoner series.
He's one of Yatagarasu's top devil summoners, and one of the key players in protecting this country.
There you have it. The fourth is a man named Saizo, who operates out of Karakacho. He's a freelance summoner who's had dealings with both Yatagarasu and the Phantom Society. And lastly, our fifth covenant holder was me, though that's clearly not the case anymore.
That's the one I currently have.
So many of them have switched owners in such a short time.
Yeah, I think I'm
hard
back.
to follow.
Oh, hey, welcome back. Yeah, you kind of dropped off the face of the earth there, Baron.
Yeah, I'm afraid to say that my router or the modem started to restart itself, and I don't know why.
Also, so you cut out, like, right as you were talking about, Melody's voice actress.
Yeah. She also played that green girl in the Broly movie.
Yeah, I kept seeing you mention that, and I'm like, okay.
Not ringing the bells for you?
No, I remember her, I just don't remember her name.
Oh, okay. Let you lie.
Yeah. I also think I figured out who Arrow's voice actor is, which is 9S. I think. I could be dead wrong.
Following on the stream, I haven't been able to pick up voices all that well.
Yeah.
I'll try to suss them out at some point in the future.
Hang on a sec. Does that mean Iron Mask was
I love playing that game.
Covenant
Where I try to figure out where English dub actors are from.
Yep.
If that's true, then the others could be in danger too. Melody, any idea where Saizo might be?
Word is, he's typically hanging around Bar Hydron about this time. It's over on Shinsando Street.
Then that's where we gotta go. You coming, Fig?
I'll wait here for everyone. If worst comes to worst, we can't allow our enemies to obtain any more covenants. That said, you'll need an operator of sorts to appraise the situation. So allow me to play that role from the back end.
Roger. We'll let you handle things here then.
And now I should be able to... Melody! You can now navigate to Shinsando. And the safe house, where we can save and access DLC. Yes. So...
Hey, DLC!
I will save this actually for later.
Sooner rather than later.
I'm just popping it off so people don't get to see my save point. And I'm gonna put this down at the very bottom. And then go back into config and then change voices back to Japanese. But as such, depending on like how things go next Saturday, it could be more Soul Hackers. It could be me trying to finish out Tunic, or trying more Live Alive. Also, it's a weird aside because I know it's one of those things is that you were playing it. Which stories did you complete? Or
Prehistory in the Wild West I completed.
Yeah, I just remembered how to get the other ending in Wild West. Did you figure it out, Eddie?
No, I didn't know there was one. I think when I did it, I managed to do it knocking out all but one minion. And then so it was just one minion and the boss versus us.
Yeah, so when you went to go fight Mad Dog, if you go into the menu, notice there was an option that normally is kind of grayed out during boss fights. You can flee You can flee from that battle.
So interesting. That makes so much sense, given the character. Because why? The whole time I was thinking, why now of all the times is he finally going to decide to actually take out Mad Dog?
Yeah, so
because in the beginning of that story, it made it sound like this was a regular thing that happened between them, and it never
yeah,
explained why now was different. And that's what it was. It was me. I'm a
it was
cold.
us.
I'm a
We were
cold-blooded
the
murderer.
assholes.
Yeah, we were the asshole.
But we'll save that for later. Live Alive may be one of those ones where I go like, I'll just leave the save file as is because the new game does allow you to replay chapters, whereas the old Super Nintendo one, no, once you were done with the chapter, you were done. No matter
You think
what
we
you
should
did.
replay that chapter on stream and see what the other choice does, or maybe set it up for stream?
Maybe save it as a just once out with like everybody just kind of, like going through and doing chapters as is before trying to optimize and then doing the super hard stuff. Like the secret bosses, which you skipped over a secret boss by completing the prehistory chapter.
No, I fought the secret boss on that one.
You did actually fight the golden mammoth?
Yeah, super hard.
Yeah. Okay, so cool. I thought you would have just like, oh, I'm just gonna complete the chapter, and it's like, yeah, there's a secret boss there, and you would have like, what?
So, I was trying really not to look up a guide, but as soon as I ran into that mammoth, and as soon as it was able to kill me where no other enemy could, I was like, okay, there's something up with this. What is going on?
Okay, we'll save that for later. But
yeah,
that was Soul Hackers 2. It sounds like Fates wants us to do more with essentially like try and finish out Tunic, probably do more Live Alive, and definitely do more Soul Hackers. But
probably in that order, given finish what you started mentality.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like, I'm not going to start anything new because that's how some games we haven't completed are kind of uncompleted because we kept swapping to new games.
Well, yeah. Here on the flip side, when am I ever going to finish Elden Ring? Am I finally going to finish Elden Ring sometime soon? Is that going to happen? I don't know.
We don't know, but okay.
I'm trying.
You're not doing a good job of it, sure, but that's not because of the factor that like you aren't trying. It's more the factor that quite literally you're only doing it on stream.
Yep.
But as such, just letting people know. Oof. Like, Wednesday, we're going to do more of Elden Ring. Probably get close to finishing it out.
We're so closer.
Yeah. Friday will be more of Chrono Cross. Saturday, I will try and figure out what to do on Saturday, and if it's Live Alive, or if it's Soul Hackers, okay. If it's me just finally going this, I'm going to finish out Tunic and then bum rush the final boss. Not caring about the ending, whatever. But, as such, thanks for joining everybody. Tune in Wednesday for this. Outside of that, thanks for joining. We do have, like, all of our streams are archived on YouTube. We do have podcasts. They're on all major platforms. Google, Apple, Spotify, blah, blah, blah. If you liked what you heard, please follow us along here. If you want to provide a much more direct way of helping us, we do have a Patreon, Redbubble, and of course the sub points here, if you have one. Outside of that, thanks for joining, and we hope to see you Wednesday. Bye, everybody!
Bye!